Welcome to East-West Horizon. This is Sylvia Tian. The 22nd meeting of the Councils of Heads of State of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization opened yesterday, September 15th, in the capital of Uzbekistan. China's President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin will hold a series of talks with leaders from India, Pakistan, Turkey, Iran, and other countries at Samarkand, an important stop on the ancient Silk Road. According to a Reuters report, Iran has officially joined the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and signed a memorandum. Iran is the first country to receive membership this time. Among the oil-exporting countries in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia and Qatar all expressed their hope to establish a fast track and join the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. About 10 countries have shown great interest. This meeting is the first time after the pandemic that the Chinese leader of state, Xi Jinping, who is going abroad, and the Russian President Vladimir Putin, who is fighting in Ukraine, will receive a special attention during the summit. The New York Times said the summit between Russian President Vladimir Putin and China's top leader Xi Jinping this week was a show of strength in the two countries' joint fight against American and Western Hemisphere. The analysts believe that when inflation in the United States remained high, the large-scale demonstration broke out in many European countries. China joined force with Russia, the world's largest manufacturing power and the world's large energy power, will make great impact. China and Russia will come to the conference with their own agendas, their own challenges, and their vision for the future of the world. Perhaps this time, the unlimited friendship promised by the two countries at the Beijing Winter Olympics will be fulfilled. In 2021, the combined GDP of the SCO member states will be about 23.3 trillion US dollars, accounting for nearly a quarter of global GDP, more than 13 times larger than when it was established. Its population is 43% of the total global population, which is 3.4 billion people. There are currently more than 10 countries that want to join the SCO or improve its legal status. In addition to Iran, the Samarkand summit also planned to start the process of accepting Belarus as a member state and granting relevant countries the status of dialogue partners. Countries such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, etc. are all interested. The world has entered a new period of turbulence and change. The SCO has demonstrated its strong appeal. Differences in the political system, history, and culture of member states are even territorial disputes, and ideology differences has not become obstacles to the development of the SCO. Today, with increasing diversity and differences, the world has explored a path beyond the Cold War mentality. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization was established in 2001, and its origins can be traced back to 1996. It initially included Russia, China, and the 4 former Soviet republics in Central Asia, and then gradually expanded to include China, Russia, India, Pakistan, and Central Asia. Iran also officially joined it at this summit. The SCO is the first international organization established by China and named after a Chinese city. French experts further believe that the SCO is a closed organization to the United States, the West, and Japan. The countries gathered here include the 2 permanent members of the United Nations, the 4 nuclear powers, and the largest energy producers and consumers. Western-focused analysts see the SCO as not just an organization with a political, economic, and even security mission, but a club dominated by states eager to check Western influence. Regardless of population, economy, and energy, Western analysts use ideology to label the SCO. The word autocracy seems to be equal to the sub-label of the SCO, but they forgot that India, the hero of the free world, is also the member of SCO. Many different forms of political systems in the countries of the world exist in the SCO, and they are all accepted. Talk about freedom or talk about ideology. Like Europe, talk about ideology but give up energy for the cold winter. The heads of the state of the SCO countries have the unanimous intention that make people's life better is the first priority for them, not ideology. This is indeed different from the camp of Western countries. Kaknov, chief expert of the Kazakh Presidential Institute for Strategic Studies, said that the Belt and Road Initiative is one of great significance not only to Central Asia countries and China, but also to the whole world, especially developing countries. For example, thanks to the Belt and Road Initiative, Kazakhstan's international transportation industry has achieved a rapid development, and the growth rate of this field has reached an astonishing 80%. A large number of companies are engaged in this industry, thus solving a large number of graduating employment problems. Kakhanov said that over the past 20 years, since the establishment of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, member states have achieved fruitful results in cooperation in the field of security, politics, economy, and people-to-people and culture engagement. And China has made great contributions. At present, all countries in the world are facing the pressure brought by the economic recession. China is constantly being suppressed by the United States. The trade war, propaganda war, and provocations in the Taiwan Strait are pressing step by step, making China helpless and seeking a counter coalition. In addition to marine exports, it also seeking to restart the Silk Road business and communication channels for exchange on the road. Agency France Press reported that Putin denounced the Western attempts to create a unipolar world during a meeting with Xi that day, praising Beijing's balanced stance on Ukraine crisis. Putin reiterated Moscow's support for Beijing on the Taiwan issue, emphasizing that Moscow adheres to the One China principle. Thereby, Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory. Well, that's all for today. I would like to see you in the next program.